What's up, everybody? Sorry for the shake. Table's uneven. It wasn't me shaking, it was you guys. Alright, so today we are going to build a Refugium. In other words, a sump. What you guys are going to need, in this case I'm only doing a little 5-gallon, this little tank right here. A little 5-gallon tank. I'm going to use this on my saltwater tank. A couple things you're going to need are going to be plexiglass. I didn't really have a thickness in mind. I guess the bigger you're going in a sump or a refugium, the bigger thicker plexiglass you're going to want. So in this case, it's only 5 gallons, so I don't need anything ridiculously big. I just need something small. That's why I'm using this. I've got a couple of these. Another thing you're going to need is a square of some sort, something to help you cut this. So you're going to set this on here, take your measurements wherever you need to cut, and cut accordingly. And what do you cut this with? One of these bad little dudes right here. They should sell this pretty close to where you buy the plexiglass, so look for it. Should be like a little thing about this big, and it just has different kinds of cutting tools in it. One to cut glass, one to cut that corrugated stuff, and one of these for the plexiglass. So what do we do first? I'm going to show you. Here we go. Alright, so here's what we've got. I've got a 10-inch piece going across, so these are 5-inch sections. This section here and this section here. Now, I've already put some pieces in. This tank is 8 inches wide. The plexiglass is 8 inches wide. So I don't need to cut this part here, any part. It just slides right in perfectly. Fits like a glove. So far, this is what I've done. I've added my chamber for my pump, which is on this side here. So this will be going out. And then I've added my intake side, which is here. Now, when I go to set my water level, here's what I'm going to do. I'll have a 5-inch water level. Okay, so the 5 inches will go right about there. And then, so between here and here, which is going to be my other bottom piece, this will be my open space. So if I want to add a skimmer, phosphate reactor, anything I want to add, I can just add in this space here. And I'll probably do some dry rock, some other things. I'm not sure what I'm doing. This is going in a little nano tank, so I just need to get a few more gallons in it, so that's why I'm doing this. At any rate, so I should be able to add about 3 gallons of water to this little 5-gallon tank by the time it's all said and done. So that's the plan right now. This is where I'm at. Just kind of showing you where to cut the pieces. So my water is going to come in here. It's going to go under this and then come up and then overflow into this chamber here, and then I'll have my other side here, so I'll have a same height water between this piece here and this piece here, and then it's going to overflow here, and this will be my little bubble chamber, go underneath, hit my pump, and from my pump we'll return back to the nano tank. So yes, I had Whataburger. What? Don't be jealous. Okay, so that's where we're at the moment. Alright, so let me explain what I did here. You guys remember these two? That one and then the far one are the ones that are raised up. Okay, they're raised up half an inch or so. And then the two in the center there are flat on the bottom of the tank. And then they're sealed all the way around, as you can see. And this one's the same way. So, got my pump in here. What's going to happen is we're going to fill, I'm going to run this tube and that tube to that end. That's going to fill, go up underneath there. It's going to have to go over the top of this, and then I'll have my water level the same between these two, and then it's going to overflow onto this, go underneath, and then up to my pump. So We just got to make sure that the water level where the pump is high enough, you know, so we're sucking in the right amount of water, and we're not running our pump dry, because you'll kill your pump doing that. So for right now, this is where I'm at. You guys can see the 2 overflows that I'm running, one on the back side, one in the front. And so I'm going to get this all plumbed, and then it takes 24 hours for your silicone to cure. So tomorrow I will go ahead and get this thing up and running and show you what it looks like. Of course, for you, again, it's going to be instant. For me, it's going to be waiting, which is something I hate doing, but it's a necessary evil. So, alright guys, so I'll get this thing plumbed and set up. You guys understand, you know, how this is going to work. And then I'll get it set up and then show you what's going on after I get her done. Alright, we got her filled up. Don't even ask. Alright, so essentially the way this Refugium is working is I've got return pipes that come out of here. You guys hear that noise? If I could get a tip on how to reduce that noise, that'd be awesome. And then I got another return here. So I've got returns on both sides. This return obviously goes back there. I kind of explained this to you guys earlier in the video. So we're filling up on that end. We're going underneath this piece here, filling up our chamber in the center. And then we're kind of overflowing into this, and then going underneath this last piece right here. So we're going under there and then back to the pump. I'm using bio balls in here, don't ask me why. So, and then our return pump is kicking this back in to our center chamber. Our pump here is kicking this back in. Sorry, this is all jacked up. I had to drill the tank right here. So that's why that is that way. And anyway, there's a Refugium. That's how it works. You can use different types of filtration. This is going to be a protein skimmer for me. Yes, I DIY'd it. I didn't make a video. It's not pretty. It's not done yet, so I gotta still adjust my... Excuse me, I gotta adjust my pipe and all that stuff yet, so... And then get it set it in here a little more permanently than sitting on top of a coffee can. So, this is where we're at, guys. Excuse the drop of water. It looks like I need to tighten up a little bit. So, this is where we're at. Everything is working fine, working great. I'm loving it. No complaints. Nothing's leaking. I don't have water everywhere, thank goodness. Just waiting for my sand to settle a little bit. And we'll be all set. So, there's going to be another video as far as the cost on putting this saltwater tank together. Trying to get it done under 200 bucks. So far I'm doing pretty good. That's with the Refugium included, so make sure that you guys stand by for that video. I'm gonna get that going once I get the tank cycled, so I'm still a couple weeks away from doing that. So right now, this is where we're at. Appreciate you guys watching. If you like what we're doing, boom, hit the subscribe button right there. I'm gonna wait in the comments, see if you guys know how to get rid of that noise. Cool. Appreciate y'all watching.